Hi, I'm Pete Kyle, and today I'm going to show you several different exercises that we have on holding your horse's shoulders up and making him carry himself with his shoulder up. So, first of all, have them when they're loping off. One thing I teach them is I raise my inside rein up, which picks the shoulder up, and then I'll pull the outside rein straight back like this. And then that holds this inside shoulder up, and this keeps the rib cage straight and makes her push up through there. So again, and I'll hold that inside rein up like that right there, and at the same time I'm pulling the outside rein back, and that keeps my horse in a good frame, and it also puts it in the right position that when I release it, then my horse is standing up straight and not leaning in here like this with his shoulder down. So when they lean in, then they cut your circle, and that makes for a bad circle and puts them in a bad position. So you want them to always stand up upright. And so that's the first thing that we teach them right from our young horses on. We'll teach them that, where we can pick up that shoulder and make them drive up into that bridle and hold that shoulder up. Another exercise we do with them is, while we're doing this, is we'll canter them. Take them, make them go the other direction. Again, hold that shoulder, holding that outside shoulder up, pushing with my leg right here so the rib cage is in, and it makes them have to work harder, and then come back, and then it holds that shoulder up again. And so that way they're learning to get control of the body and keep that shoulder up both directions. One other thing that we do is we do what we call squares right here like this. Instead of running a circle, we'll square our horse off and make him stay straight. Then he doesn't get to leaning into that circle. He's straight right here, body straight, everything straight up. Turn, straight again. Turn, straight again. See how her body is straight up? And this way we don't have to hold it up. They learn to do it right here on their own, keeping it in a straight line, and then we'll vary the size of those squares from a small one like this back to a big one. And again, I'm not helping her here. I'm wanting her to do this on her own. I've got her right there loose and making her stay square on her own right there like that. Now, if I need to pick up on her, if she's dropping, I'll pick up like that, inside rein, and then outside rein straight back. And these squares will help. With a combination of all three of those exercises, picking up here, and circling and holding her up, and then releasing her and doing the squares, and then the cantering, that tends to make your horse be able to hold his shoulders up and learn how to do it on his own. One other quick exercise that I have, that I do a little bit on them, is when they're dropping in the circle like this, I will pick up with one hand, and I'll tap on this inside shoulder right there. I'll come back around so you can see it again. Not way high, but just right here, I'll tap that shoulder, and that'll make her see how she stays up and over. And that makes her, not me holding her again to stay up, but that's myself tapping that shoulder, and that's telling her, don't drop that shoulder down here. Don't drop that shoulder in. Keep it out, and see how she moves away and stays out? Okay? And then that's her learning to keep it up on her own. And then when you show, if you show and you feel her start to drop, you can squeeze with that inside leg and put it up forward like that and squeeze that inside leg, and that holds that shoulder up, and see how it moves her over. So hopefully these exercises will help you with your horse's shoulders.